Good, we're talking live. Welcome everybody to my live. Just enjoy the music as we wait for everybody to come on live. Good evening. Let us know in the comment section where you're writing from. Hey, Funky Monk. Good evening, bro. How is Australia today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who is watching and where are you watching from? All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining the live. Welcome. Today is another day. It's a raining evening here in Tacloban, Leyte region of Philippines. Welcome back to the live. As we're waiting for everybody to join, just listen to the music and relax. Thank you, Mitch. All right. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for joining the show. It's your favorite show, Breezes, talking about life in the Philippines, life in Asia, life around the world, Cameroon, and other places. We're just here to share our experiences, meet each other, and get to know more about each other. We have hey,
Check.
Alec, Alec, welcome, bro. Okay, we
It's okay.
we have been joined by Alec. Alec is from Russia.
From Russia, from Lithuania. Yes.
Yeah, Lithuania and Russia. Welcome back. Today I had a video on the channel today. If you watch the video that I posted, uh, there's one guy complaining that the horse is not alive. What do you mean the horse is not alive? So this is a joke. The horse is not alive means it's not working anymore. So the old man is complaining that it's not working anymore. So he doesn't know how to express love to the wife. Welcome back to the channel and thank you very much. Uh, hey, Alec, say
Yes.
something about yourself, bro.
say some words about myself.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's know you more.
I'm a 56-year-old person. I was born and live in Russia. I have my ancestors from Lithuania. I was graduated in university in Moscow. I work like IT analyst, like business process analyst, like even like a assistant professor in university. So I'm mostly interested in the management. So
Okay.
I was interested mostly in management and of the products, software products, and in the creation, because creation of the
Right.
products is a special skill, special opportunity, and attitude.
Okay.
But I like this idea how to talk with people, how to collect the interest requirements to improve the operations, to improve the business processes.
Okay.
But from 2014 in Russia, everything became changed. Russia decided
Uh-huh.
to fight the neighbors.
Right. Right.
There is some kind of viruses of the empire that left in the democratic Russia, and became like illness, like
Right.
epidemic.
Right.
They started from the inscriptions on their cars that we can repeat, meaning that they can come to Berlin, like Berlin came in 1945 and fight the
Uh-huh.
fascists. Yes, but finally they themselves became like fascists, so they can
Right. Right.
repeat the way of Hitler, Germany. We
Mhm.
will expect. We will just wait. They then will be defeated by the world community, and Putin will die, and all his criminal regime will also die. The same like Nazi regime was criminal, the same as Putin regime is criminal. So since 2014, this criminal regime starts kill people all around the world, not only
Right.
in Ukraine, in Russia, in Africa, everywhere. So
So
in
you
present
mean
time,
you
it
mean
kills mostly
you mean the
yes. The
you
question.
mean the current Putin regime, or you mean the current regime is killing people, or what?
They kill them, their own population. They kill all the people who want to fight for this regime. They kill the people who want to be independent and free.
Hmm.
They're different kind of people. They kill the people who have goodwill, who fight for the dignity of the other people against the criminal people.
Okay.
Kill
So
everything.
you live
They
in
poison,
you live
shouting.
uh-huh. So you live in Philippines. How long have you been in the Philippines?
Almost more than 1 year.
Oh, okay. So how is Manila today, my friend?
Today is a little bit calm, not so strong traffic. It's okay. I
Okay,
reach.
let's forget about the war. Let's forget about what Putin is doing. Let's talk about Philippines. Let's talk about foreigners moving to Philippines, how to adapt in the Philippines, what are the things we can do and we cannot do in the Philippines. For your 1 year experience in the Philippines, what can you advise the foreigners that are willing to move and live in the Philippines, or those who are already here and struggling to adapt? What can you say to them?
No, for me, the first problem was that I came from one culture, European culture, and here a little bit different culture, and
Right.
a little bit problem for European to be like say, some kind of superiority. So stop to be a superiority person first of all.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know
Okay.
what about the South America or African people, but European they really have some kind of the burden of the white man. Yes, They think that the same
Yes.
like in Russia, the burden of empire. They think that they're the main nation on the north of the Europe. I don't know, and everyone should serve them. But themselves, they do nothing. They cannot create nothing. It's false superiority.
Yes.
So you should trust local people, even though it's very suspicious. But these people are open. They have not such the same like in Russia, for example, the all-time deceiving from the government, from your neighbor, and so on. They have more open relationship here.
Okay.
Don't be scared of attitude.
Okay.
But the other thing that is definitely different here is the weather and the heat and the season, weather season. Because I was my astonished that in Philippines the summer starts in the March and finishes in June, and in
Yeah.
the very hot summer it's almost destroying, but you can survive if you manage to not to eat a lot of food, not to drink a lot of strong drinks. Thanks God there is
Right.
no such culture here because it's a hot place. Well, no, I know some people drink beer and so on, maybe. Even though there is a cheap alcohol, but it's 2 times less in proof. But no reason for drinking at all. You have a lot
Do
of
you drink? Do you drink
activities here
alcohol?
except drinking.
Do you drink alcohol?
I stopped drinking alcohol in how many? 4 years ago? No, more. 5 years ago.
Oh, nice.
And but I stopped
Nice.
drinking in Russia. In Russia, in present time, there is very cold. There is frost -20, -25, with strong snow falling and so
Right.
on. So you sit in the house in the cold and you have only vodka as your entertainment. Of course, in
Yeah, I
Russia,
heard
it's
that in
very
Russia.
easy to drink alcohol.
Yeah, I heard that in Russia people drink vodka like they drink water because the weather is very cold.
Men, not women. Very rare
Women
that
don't drink.
but if you meet a women who drink alcohol, it's very more bad than for men. Bad condition for women. Yes.
Oh, that's okay. That's nice.
Because
That's
they
nice.
more emotional, yes, and more problem. The men drink alcohol just for communication to each other. Almost
Uh-huh.
after every evening in the work, they go to drink something. Yes, to talk about something about nothing, to talk about the superiority and so on. But the
Okay,
modern
so
generation is more interesting in the different kind of activity. They don't like alcohol. It's a previous generation. It's like I was, I think so, not the last, but the previous before. Those generation
right.
of Russian who strongly drank alcohol. So
Okay.
the old
So
people, and they all go to Ukraine to
uh-huh.
fight, to die. Thanks God. The less
Mm,
people of such kind, the more maybe Russian has opportunity for self-development, yes, for thinking about how
uh,
to work for itself, yes, not to fight.
so
For the,
so how many countries have you been to already, and uh, how can you compare these countries to Russia?
I was in two Baltic countries, Lithuania, of course, Latvia. I was in Poland, I was in Germany, I was in
Mm.
Bulgaria, lived in Bulgaria. I was in Hungary, Slovakia. I was in France. I was in United Kingdom. I was in Italy. I was in Greece. So I would say yes, in Adriatic, Serbian countries. I would say that was I was not in Scandinavian countries, yes, yet, but in most
Okay.
of the I was not in Switzerland also, but in the other countries of Europe I was. Yes, I was in Turkey. I was in Egypt. I was in United States 3 times. I was not in South America, so I was in North Africa, in Tunisia, in Egypt,
Oh, nice.
in Israel.
Oh my goodness. So you have traveled all over the world.
In India, in Goa. I went in Goa 2 times. Quite
Wow.
all around the world. I wasn't in Australia, unfortunately. I wasn't
Yeah,
in China.
we have our friend here, Funky Mong, is from Australia. I think you were in Australia, so you should be able to connect well with him. So, out of all these countries you travel, what can you say about the things that are different from these countries that are not in Russia, or the similarities, the differences and similarities?
Hmm. No, the first difference that people here eat the meals with the fork and the spoon, and the in Europe and Russia people put this fork and a knife. Yes, it was strange for me. I don't know why. Maybe
Yeah.
because
So
yeah, the main meal here is like compulsory every day. It's rice.
rice. Yeah,
And
yeah. That's why the spoon is important, because the spoon will take
yes,
more
because of
rice.
rice. Mostly more important to eat rice by spoon than yes, you use the knife. Yes,
Yeah, I
I can.
cannot use the fork to eat rice. Uh-huh.
Uh, okay. What is the common? The same open people. I wasn't in the how to say the democracy. Yes, I found here that the country of democracy, because I was born in Soviet Union, so I was in a totalitarian country, and
Mm,
I can say that there is no such an attitude to the life like in a
right.
totalitarian country. I think like in China, Republic of China, Communist Republic of China. I think so. In present time, the China is heir of the Soviet Union. In this
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Most
China is very good
successful,
friends with China is
most
very good
successful,
friends with
but
Putin.
yes. No, in present time, Russia is just a criminal state, but China has a one party and a very strong party. They have a leader. They have a strong economy, which step by step became depressed. Yes, but they all, unlike the Soviet Union, they succeeded in development all around the industry, all around the world, in the countries of the Africa, in countries of South America. They have a strongest trade with the United States, unlike the Soviet Union. We know that the Soviet Union have an iron curtain. Yes, it
Yes.
closed all the countries of the Eastern Europe from
Hmm.
the communication with the Western Europe. And
Right.
besides, it occupied several countries, Baltic states, totally
Okay.
incorporated in their body. Yes, unlike. So in present time, China has the other strategy. It
Right.
incorporate everywhere by economics, yes, by production, and they
Hmm.
succeed. But again, they use the socialist ideas that there could be planned something that you shouldn't have a competition among each other, and there is a really competition among the Chinese provinces bureaucracy, and they fulfill the plan and the ideology of the unique Communist Party. So they have all the opportunity to destroy themselves, like Soviet Union.
Mm,
Just wait for a
mm.
while. For a while.
So it
So
seems
the
you are not
Ukraine
pro.
is a democratic country. It's more democracy here in present time than in Russia, because in Russia the courts was dependent, was suppressed by the KGB and the
Mm,
security service in 2004 by Putin regime.
mm.
Here, court is independent. The prosecutor also independent of CP. So here you can have more opportunity. But of course, they're strongly corrupted, but in Russia much more corrupted, much more dangerous, because in Russia you have the person who say here you be a person from the province and you can buy a person in Manila. That's official. In Russia, you have a subordination. A person from province cannot buy the prosecutor in Moscow. He will be sent to jail immediately or killed.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
That's
difference. Yes.
serious.
You should understand how Russian say you should live according to your, how to say, understanding, mutual understanding. If you don't understand the situation, you out of the communication and you will be killed. Really. If you will insist.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
here in Philippines, you have the free mass media. You have an opportunity to go on the street to make a rally and so on. If you try to do it in Russia, you go immediately to jail.
Oh my goodness. So there's no freedom of speech, no freedom of press, no freedom of expression.
No. Because it's war. Because the Russia is fighting against Ukraine. You should not be against the government. If you're against the government, against the Russia, against Russian people, so you're traitor and you must go to jail.
Okay. Are you living here with your family or you're living with alone?
No, I now found my family. My all members of my family in Russia died. So I'm
Oh, so
the sole person by far, but I have found here a big family of local Philippine people.
your wife is Filipino?
And still not wife, she is a girlfriend. I hope she. God bless.
So you are
Will be
living
good
together?
husband. No, we live separately, but every day I visit the family.
Okay, because the topic of today is more about living in. Do you prefer to live in with your girlfriend or get married before living in? We are being joined by Jojo. Jojo, welcome.
Jojo, hi. Now I managed to make my video.
Okay. You got on the big screen. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Okay, nice to see you. So we have a question for you, Alec. We have a question for you from Australia. They say, is the internet censored in Russia like it is in the Middle East? Is the internet being censored? Like, did they control the internet, what you can post on the internet, or
Yes,
the apps?
they absolutely control, but the Russian people managed to use VPN, different kind of VPN application that allow them to go into international web. It's still possible,
Okay.
even though in
So,
Russia they work some of the meta applications like WhatsApp, but it doesn't work
yeah,
the
I think
Facebook. Yes, it's
I think I
forbidden
think the app that
restriction.
works. I think what works best in Russia is Telegram.
No, Telegram is working in Russia. It's still working. Still free.
Yeah. Yes,
No restriction
because
on Telegram.
the owner of Telegram refused to give the information, the database to the government. I think he's in prison, right?
He is in prison? No.
I heard
He is in the United Kingdom. I think so.
he ran to United Kingdom, so he's free to leave.
Yes.
Oh,
But of
nice.
course,
So
the WhatsApp does not want to give the base. They try to restrict the communication, but somehow, with the help of the VPN, the Russian people were able to use the Wi-Fi WhatsApp. I use it every day. It's my friend from Russia. It's okay.
so you can use VPN.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, Jojo, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, bro. Another day at the office, just grinding every single day,
That's good. Bring the dollars.
Got to nowadays. I have to. I have
Right. It's uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead.
I have I have a special guest tonight. You know, she'll be joining us in a few seconds. You know,
All right. All right. Let the guests come on because the topic today is all about marriage, love, and relationship. I was just talking with Alex, catching up. Hey, welcome.
Moya Belka, right?
Hi.
Belka.
Oh,
Hello,
hello.
La,
King.
Be-
Hi,
La
Eddie.
Belle Femme. La Belle Femme.
Ah, merci, mon frère. It's a beautiful wife.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. When a woman is married in French, we say femme. If she's still
Um,
a single girl, we call fille.
right. And the husband is Marie.
Yeah. So yeah,
Right?
oui, c'est une femme.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Oui. Ou bien votre épouse.
Oh, they're okay. They're married.
Yeah.
Spouse.
Yeah, Marie and Cherie, those are the love words you can use. Mon
Ah, mon
mari,
chéri.
mon
Yeah.
chéri, my chérie. Those
And
are the
you would
love
say
words.
Belka in Russian, right, Alexei? Belka? Belka is like
How we
support.
call
Yeah,
my love, моя любимая, my love,
my love.
дорогая, dear,
How do you say it in Russia?
моя любимая.
My yad.
In Lithuanian we say mėly, mano mėly.
Yeah, I think in Ukraine is better.
Kohana.
So
No, in Poland it's kohana, maybe in Ukrainian the same. It seems because
kohana.
Ukrainian Poland language very close to each other.
Yeah. By the way, this is Valentine's week. Have you guys reserved your place for Valentine's Day? What are you planning for Valentine's Day? Are you traveling?
Sorry. Sorry, what?
I'm trying to get out the light. We probably we'll go to the mall or something. You know, maybe watch a movie. You know what I mean, and just take it easy. You know, so
We don't have any vegetarian food for him at the restaurant, so
yeah,
we're having issues with that every time we go on a date.
yeah.
So, because this guy is a vegetarian.
So
So, yeah.
yeah.
We can arrange that ahead of time if you guys are coming to Breezers. Breezers can make sure that you get that.
We have to. We got to take a gander at Breezers. You know, we got to go down there
Right.
one day. Oh, you about to get back?
Yeah, I was waiting for the rains to finish, so I start filling up the place for the game. You know, so hopefully this week the rain should be over.
Okay. She just tapped me on the shoulder. Said she gotta
Yes.
get lost though.
Yeah, I'm going because
That's
I
what
need
I
to be
want
early
to.
tomorrow. I'm
She's-
gonna cook.
Yeah, she's taking care of the couple things, right? So she just wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody. You know.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for joining us. It's always my pleasure to have many people in the channel. You know, the family is growing. We have
Man.
USA, Russia, Australia, so it's a big family.
Yep. Cameroon.
Right.
Yeah, we got a couple people.
Cameroon,
Yeah.
yeah. Cameroon, we Filipinos too.
Yeah. Philippines. We're worldwide, man.
Yeah.
It's growing. It's really growing.
Do you want me to put this in the fridge?
Please.
Mhm.
Um.
So
and- yeah. Mhm.
back to you, Alec. Back to you, Alec. There is tension between China and the Philippines right now. Do you know about that?
Tension.
Yeah,
I
over the
think
South.
it's still not so strong tension because sometimes even the China military saves the Filipino sailormen, even though.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know the same situation maybe like between China and Taiwan. Yes, but they have more strong. But everything is decided in Beijing if they need this tension or not. More, I say they never succeeded in the military activities. They can make a lot of threat and show their strength and so on, but their main activity is economic and financial. They buy everything. The first purpose is to buy everything, not to fight,
China?
not to shoot. Yes.
Yeah, I think if China go into a full blown war, their economy will collapse because they have built built it for over a lot of years. But a country like America has been in wars for years, so they are hungry for war. America is hungry for war. China is not hungry for war, even though they are showing off their mighty powers. But what they have managed to build, the empire that they have built, can collapse in one day if they go into war now. I think they will be the best losers, the biggest losers if there's war.
You know, I think the United States also not really hungry for war. All the war that they they how to say they all the war that they started in the world, they
Mhm.
will not succeed at the end. Let's recall the Vietnam War. Let's recall the Iraq War. Let's recall the Lebanon War. Let's recall
Mhm.
the war in Afghanistan War.
Yes.
Everywhere
Somalia.
there was not a success of the United States. In Vietnam, communist regime. In Iraq, Islamic regime. In Lebanon, criminal Islamic regime. In Afghanistan, Islamic regime. Where the United States succeeded with war. So they don't like that. They are isolationists. In present time, Trump lead the policy of the Republican Party to be isolationist. All the war that try to fight war made by Democratic Party because they regard themselves like a deep state. So they think about the democracy and so on with ideas to protect somewhere, but did not succeed. The United States succeeded only in the Second World War, when there were all the world, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, who many other small countries also took part, including Philippines,
Mhm.
not alone by themselves.
Right.
So I
Even
think
even
no,
Africa even Africa was very active.
yes, the war in the Africa, in the Egypt, the Rommel,
Mhm.
sorry, yes,
Yeah.
the general of the how to say Panzer general, this tank person, this tank machine, and so on, very famous, and he succeeded.
Mhm.
I think also in Africa against the United
Right.
States again,
Uh-huh.
Manstein, and so on,
Wow.
against the first D-Day and the first operation on the Normandy by American was not succeed. The only good success they succeeded together, I think so, with the United Kingdom in Italy, because Italy
Uh-huh.
was not strong how to say, the self-defense, and they very fast and they prepared this operation by by the help of the United Kingdom intelligence service.
Uh-huh.
That's where they succeeded really, not by
Okay.
themselves.
So my question today is about uh do you prefer to have a girl live in with you, or do you prefer to just get married and be a married person? Which one do you choose? To just have a girl live in with you? This week is about Valentine and love relationship. So our topic today is, which one do you prefer, to live with a girl for a while
I prefer to
before
have
you
a good family, to have a good wife, yes, and Isabel is the best of the best. I don't know. It's like a gift. So I to be
I
a
think,
Catholic wife, family,
oh, so
and so
you got a Catholic wife here, a Catholic girlfriend.
yes, thanks God. Yes.
You are lucky. What part of Manila are you in?
South of Manila, it's Las Piñas is the
Uh,
southest part of
how is the cost of living there?
custom.
Cost of living, like
No, they have a
cost.
cost of living.
Yes.
It depends because there's how to say private building, private households. Yes, and the other ways there are condo for the foreigners. For me, as a foreigner, I tried. First of all, I am in great support of the family here.
Right.
I just spent a little expensive for myself just for breakfast, say so. Yes. So for me, it's not expensive, but I should support really family.
Right.
If we will count, for example, the what I can count is the electric bill and the water bill. The water is cheap. It's very astonishing for
Mhm.
me that water supply here in Manila, even though I have no, how to say, in condo, I should say.
Right.
In condo,
Hmm.
it's okay, but in private house, they have all, and especially when the summertime come, they have shortages, they interrupt in water supply like here in present time. But in condo, in the same Chinese business, yes, they try to present that everything okay because they put their buildings, they, how to say, all the condo, they stay along the main road, and the main road and all the supplyment system, water supply is under the road.
Right.
So standing, yes, along this main supply system, they don't suffer water shortages. But aside from it, all the households can, even big villages, suffer the water shortages for 1 day or several days. But the price
Oh,
of water is not so expensive. The most expensive is price for the electricity. For example, I
yes.
myself, yes, I do. I usually use some kind of econom state of my AC. Even though
Mhm.
I don't see watch TV. I don't know. I use the low level of my fridge. Even though I spend 1.5 thousand a month for one person.
1,500 pesos for
Yes,
electricity.
yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it's expensive.
that's a bit expensive for living alone. But here, I think here in the province is cheaper because I live in a house of about different rooms, different people. I think monthly we pay like 2,000. So each room should be paying like 500 pesos. I think.
How many people live in your house?
Uh, five,
Five. And your price is about 8,000.
about 2,000, 2,000. Not more than
2,000.
3,000, and not more than
Fantastic.
3,000 a month for electricity.
It's really fantastic.
Yeah, but we don't pay for water. We have underground water here, so we just
Mhm.
the water is underground, so we drill it and then we have to filter it. But we don't drink it. You have to buy the water from outside to drink.
Yes, the water supply for drinking here also. Either you have a good filtering of the water or you buy already processed water. Yes, prepared. But
Yeah.
don't drink from the tap.
No, do not do
Uh,
that. Jojo, are you there?
yes. Wait, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. We're talking about the price of electricity, water, cost of
Hmm?
living. We're talking about the cost of living. How about you? Do you find the cost of living here expensive or normal? Electricity, water, housing.
No, I mean, we pay what? We pay 8K for the house, right? Water bill is typically like Alexi said, it's like 120. I think I've never paid over 200. Electric, we don't have an air con. We just have two fans. So our electric is like literally like 800, 900. I don't think I paid over 1,000. Maybe maybe once or twice I paid over 1,000 pesos, for electric bill.
Yeah.
But what gets me is the freaking food, bro. The food. I just went to the store early. I think I dropped like 35 or something like that. I'm like, dang, man. The food gets me,
What?
you know what I mean?
Why are you dropping? Are you dropping in kilo or you're adding?
No, I mean I spent about 3.5 on food today. So but we got food for the next couple of days, like at least like 10, 11 days. So um I like to eat my beans, as you know. Julia, she eats meat, so she has her chicken, her tocino, um,
Mhm.
and then we have the dog. The dog he eats chicken and rice. So you know, and then I also got some fruit. We got like some bananas, some oranges. So yeah,
Mhm.
and that came up to I think 35. So that's where I spend the most of my money is food. And then sometimes I want to drink some alcohol, so I might buy a couple beers or some
What,
wine. So
Judy, what's the price of for banana? For kilo
banana,
of banana in your place? What's the price? Sabah.
Sabah, you have Sabah,
It's
Costa,
about
Costa, the smaller ones, not Sabah. Sabah
is
is like
it 25 peso?
75 per kilo.
75 per kilo.
Sabah
But
like
Julia, what do you call it? She negotiates. Julia negotiates. That's why you gotta have a Filipino wife, because it's like she'll be able to get you a cheaper price than you know what I'm saying.
Wait,
Going to the
wait.
stall by yourself.
You pay 25 per kilo or 75?
No, the price is 75 per kilo for the Costas. The very small bananas, Costa. Um,
Well,
we
they can be actually like wrong, but the quality
Yeah, you mean
or
the
the
sweet one,
taste.
the
the
sweet
taste.
banana?
So
No, it's not the sweet
it's
banana.
not the sweet one.
The sweet banana is the bangaran, the yellow one.
Banana.
The
Yeah.
inside is the yellow one, but the costa is like white.
Let me show them what we got here.
Uh-huh.
So because I love the bananas, because like we said yesterday, we already know you're supposed to eat them. Um, but one thing I
Now,
noticed to offset,
you
yeah,
have to eat banana every day. You
the same
must eat
like
banana
rice. Yes, I used to eat banana for my
Oh, yeah.
breakfast.
Oh, yeah,
Costa.
this one is very sweet. I love this
And there
one.
is a. I used to be
Uh-huh.
first time I found here the special type of banana Sabah.
Sabah.
It
Yeah, those are
used to
good.
be different from regular, from dessert banana, from sweet banana. But it
Mhm.
also can be
So,
sweet, but it can be eaten like a potato, like a dessert, so different kind, and very
Yeah.
useful when you for breakfast with coffee. And local coffee, of
so
course, that's a big opportunity. Very nice coffee.
I noticed.
How to say, Batangas coffee, yes.
Oh, Batangas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're known for they have some nice fruit there, come from Batangas. Um, One thing I noticed, we as foreigners, when we come here, if you have the space and you want to save money, just grow a garden. Like I got like 15 different plants growing outside, and it's just like it's going to get to a point where I don't need to go to the what do you call it, the wet market, because I just got so many things growing. You know, um, that's the goal. I don't want to have to even spend a penny at the wet market. I want to grow everything in my garden, and then just when Julia wants to get the meats, she can buy meat. She can buy her rice, because I don't have the space to grow rice or anything. But like I have cucumbers,
Yes, it's
tomatoes.
reasonable because you have a wet climate. And yes, unlike in Manila, Manila is like I would say a shadow, has a shadow of from the like umbrella from the rain. There are big masses of the rain that comes from the east, but they stopped by the mountains on the east of the Philippines, of this province. And Manila is became like in a shadow. No wind, no rain, strong rain at all. It happens, but less than on the south. When I was in Dumaguete, I was in Bohol. they on summertime, there was all time mostly raining, but it's good because in summertime you have 40 degrees Celsius, and when it's dry, no rain, it's terrible. So the rain in the south part of the Philippines helps in summertime. Really.
Yeah,
And
that's the
you
only
can
thing
also
about.
can grow everything in your garden.
That's
There's
the
a lot
only
of water.
downside, right? Of living here, especially in Eastern Visayas, we get a lot of rain. Like it literally rains, like every single day. It's raining. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And if you're going to grow food, you got to take that into account because you don't want your plants. I have to go outside and I have to pour the excess water off of my plants. I have to move them around constantly because they're just getting too much rain. So yeah, vanilla is probably better, or like Alexi said, Batangas, or if you live in Papanga or Baguio, one of those northern places in
Yeah, dry
Luzon,
climate, dry
drier.
weather, mostly.
Subic, you know. So, but yeah, I mean that's food is the only thing that really gets me. I mean, my Wi-Fi, I think it's 1.7 per month or 1.6, and everything else is pretty affordable. But that
So
food,
wait,
food,
what is your experience on the you? I know you are owner of the cafe, no?
Right, right.
Are you an
Yes,
owner of the cafe?
yes. I partner with my friend because I cannot legally own property because my visa is still on the process to change. So when I finally change my visa, I can own property, but not land, just business.
Mm. So, what
Yeah.
is your opinion? Is it difficult to develop your business to support it? The price for what is your how to say? Is it easy to receive the required revenue as you plan, or you should work very hard to get a revenue from your
It,
business?
it, it depends on your business. When you are starting up a business, you have to do a survey. Studies. What kind of business you want to go into? Like a coffee shop. A coffee shop, you need to know the position. The location is very important. Restaurant and coffee shop, the location is very important. If you open in a good location where you have a lot of people, uh, the traffic will bring back your money very fast. But I would like to say that in the Philippines, they eat food. So restaurant is not a bad business, but it needs a lot of work. You need to employ people. You need to have the menu. What you need to cook. Your If your food is not tasty, then your customers will run away. The place must be very clean. You need to take care of the barista. Check if the barista is making good coffee. Only the barista and the person that is testing the coffee will know if the coffee is good or not, because you cannot taste every cup of coffee before you give to your customer. So you have to be sure that the person preparing that coffee to give to a customer is an expert and knows what he's doing. So it takes food and hospitality is a big deal. And I will say that customer service in the Philippines is I don't want to say it's very low, but it's a little bit lacking. It's a field that is lacking because I don't know why. Me coming from Thailand, they have a high level of customer service. Even just when you enter a restaurant and sit down, you have that feeling that you're being very welcome, and then you already know that this place is home for you. Sometimes sometimes I keep insisting in that. That is something I insist in my to my workers. Like, if somebody comes here, it's not about the food. The food is the secondary thing. The person wants to relax. He wants to rest. He wants to feel out of work. Like, you come out from the work, you're coming to a restaurant, you want to forget some things and just have your time. So make sure that person is relaxed, feel good before the food, you know. And it's something that I constantly work on. But to make profit, profit will come. But you need to put in a lot of work to make profit. This is different if you are going into a restaurant business. But if you want to go into other businesses, like, okay, coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of the best businesses. Oh, we don't have karaoke nights yet, but we are thinking of that. We're thinking of creating those things. My coffee shop is still developing. We're still open for investors. If you are interested in investing, come join hands with us. We're thinking of opening a bakery and a karaoke session and other things, even a bar that will run 24 hours. Yeah, I was saying that if you are interested in going into other businesses that doesn't take a lot of work, there's one business in the Philippines that I discovered. You have to export a local good here. You have to export something here. If you have connections in Europe or you have connections in Russia, you have connections in America. So you find out what they need there that they have here in the Philippines. I was just talking with Juju the other day. He was talking about moringa. I'm
So,
also thinking about coconut oil. Okay, I'm listening. Hello, can you hear me?
hello. Yes, I still
Yeah,
hear
I can hear
you.
you.
Yeah. So if you can export like moringa, you get kilos of moringa here for, I will not say you won't spend, if you put in 100,000 pesos in moringa business from here and send to Europe, I think you will make good money. I think you'll make good money but the problem is finding the market. Who is buying in Europe? Who is who is the person that you are supplying to? If you have a ready market, then you find the product here in the Philippines and then you send. The locals here, if you ask me why the locals cannot do that kind of business, they don't have the connection. That connection is business. If you are connected to a lot of people, a lot of people that want this product, and then you can be the middleman. Okay, here in the Philippines, they have a lot of moringa, they have a lot of coconut oil. There in Europe, they are in need of that. There's a company that is always in need of that. If you can locate that company, then properly, you will be in a good business. But that's all my experience about business here so far. You know. Yes, so we have San Miguel. We have Red Horse. The world bring them in with Red Horse. We have Red Horse, Malunggay for our Filipinos.
Malunga, yes,
Maring,
very important.
Moringa
But
is
I,
Malunggay. Uh-huh.
but that I think it's the same kind of problem like with Indian business. They have also the Ayurveda, but not so. And even though it's popular in Europe, there are no big supply of the main producer of the Ayurveda medicine from India to Europe. The same thing about the fruits. Of course, in Europe they are like good fruits. I said that I never saw saba in Europe. A lot of different kind of banana, different
Eh,
species of
eh,
banana, only mostly simple banana, and
exactly.
coconut oil. Maybe I also didn't. I don't know what's the main reason. Maybe it's a problem of logistic. Maybe the banana does not survive. Only one kind of banana can survive, and in South America. Ecuador, the main supplier of the banana in Europe, even the Russia, is Ecuador. You see, not Philippines is far away from Europe. It's the main problem. It's logistic. But coconut oil, I don't know why you don't supply.
Yeah, I mean,
It's possible. It's survive along
there
there.
are a lot of things here. Moringa is Malunga for yeah, Funky Monk.
Yeah, that was me. Just like you got
Uh-huh.
ashwagandha, right? That's a good one. Turmeric is considered Ayurvedic. What else? Ginseng, that's considered Ayurvedic. That's very holistic, right? So if we can grow those things, man, we can make money hand over fist, you know? So
Yeah, one thing about business is one thing about business for my experience in business for years is to identify something that is missing in the society. So if something is missing and you can provide that thing, you fill in the gap, then you are in business. Even like before in Africa, we we had a Russian company that came and then they were supplying filters, you know. But when they came, they installed the machines for free, they supplied the filters for free. Everything was for free. But if you have to buy the second filter, you have to order from them. You know, so everybody installed the filters and they started drinking water and everybody loved it because you're using filter water, it's okay, it's clean. But when the filter is it's time to renew the filter, that's where they started making money. Till today, they are the ones selling filters everywhere. Before the Chinese came and started the competition for selling water filters, the Russians were there. But the first thing when they came was, okay, you guys are drinking water that is not being filtered. So this is maybe the cause of cholera or something, some diseases in the society. We will install filters in your home for free. Our company will supply that. But after 1 month or 2 months, you have to buy a new filter to change your old filter. You know, so
what
it's
do
a
they
kind of
call it?
No, that's why Russian they really want money. Russian want money. They don't concern about the how you say that you were in Thailand friendly for the customer. Yes, first to make money and fast money. Yes, to take a cream of money of business. That's the main Russian goal everywhere. I think so. Not
Yeah, it's a
interesting.
plan obsolescence. What's that, bro?
Plant
Plan.
obsolescence. When they basically make a product that you have to keep updating, you have to get the better version, you have to keep on buying. It's meant to be obsolete. You know, it's going to run out in no time. So it's a business
Right, that's
strategy.
true.
You know,
That's true. I see some businesses. It's just that I am not in a position of finance right now to go into any business again. But as I stay here, I constantly look around and I discovered there are so many good businesses around here. For example, there's no company here producing charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
And then the charcoal that they have, you know charcoal, right? The charcoal that they have here is basically the coconut shells that they
right?
burn and then they reuse. But if you bring a machine somewhere that you can install and then that will compress those coconut shells into those round nice charcoal that looks like coal that burns for 4 hours, that would be a good market because my barbecue station there, we buy charcoal and then it lights a little bit, it blows off, and then it start bringing smoke everywhere. Uh, the dust from the charcoal, like selling computer printers at a loss, then changing charging a small fortune for ink. Yes, that is the idea. That is the idea. You basically share computer printers everywhere, and then you are the only one that can supply the ink, and then you charge more for the ink. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's the Russian style of business. They did that in Africa, and then everybody fall for it, and then it becomes
Yeah.
like a bill. You have to go every 3 months. You have to go and get your water filter, or you start drinking dirty water.
Oh yes, terrible.
Right.
Creating a
Well, but you
computer
see,
virus.
the China came and finished this business
Oh,
very fast.
when China arrived in Africa, the French business collapsed, the Russian business collapsed, the every business, they just returned back home. They packed their things because China came with prices not half. China came like they're selling something for 10% the price. Something that is 1,000, they sell for 100, and it's good.
But the other thing that for example, like China cars, the vehicles.
No,
Yes, you
I
cannot
would use
maintain it. You cannot repair. You just change it every 3 years for a
yeah,
new one.
I will not use a Chinese car for anything. I stick with Toyota. I'm good with Toyota.
Yes, sir. Japanese only. I don't
Toyota,
trust any of those
yeah,
brands.
I do Japanese. We have a car that has been for more than 20 years at home, and then I drive that thing. It's still smooth. There's no problem with it. It's Toyota Mighty X. You know that
Yeah,
Mighty X, the
like
pickup, the
family
old
member
pickup.
became. Yeah,
Oh, it's like a Hilux.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So that thing has been there for more than 20 something years, and it's still working very well. When you take it to the farm, you load a lot of corn like everywhere. The load is heavy, and then you're driving in a rough road. The thing is just moving. I mean, Japan has a way of making cars that I think only Germany is only Germany can compete with them. Even America is struggling because Ford is full of shit. I'm sorry to
They
say that.
over there daily, bro. Found on the road daily. I hate Ford. They suck, bro. They're terrible.
And then
They're
Chevrolet. Chevrolet is one of the worst cars I have used in Thailand. I used Chevrolet for a year and I drop it.
because you know the Japanese they have something called kodawari, which is like the pursuit of perfection. So you know their products are always going to be cars are always going to be top, phones are always going to be top. You know what I mean? They put
Yes.
their souls into their business. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, Funky Mom said he has a Ford. How is it, bro? Is it good? I use
don't
Ford Focus in. I use Chevrolet, and then I use a Chevrolet Ford, and then when I was using Toyota, no problems. No problems with Toyota.
no offense, my guy Funky, because I had a buddy. He had a brand new Ford Focus, 2013
Mhm.
Ford Focus. It had like 10,000 miles on it or something like that. When I tell you the daggone transmission went up in 3 months, I'm like, yo, this. I had a Ford truck, a 250. I was on the highway doing some work with a full load. Next thing you know, I'm giving it gas on the highway, and nothing is happening. Like my car is just going slow. I pull over to the side. I'm like, yep, transmission. My transmission is gone. So I never buy
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Ford is full of that. They, you suffer the gear system sometimes just falter for nothing. The the air conditioner sometimes just break down. Like the car will just cold and start heating. You're like, what happened? You go to the Ford, they say, oh, you have to change something, and then you hear the price is 30,000 pesos.
I'm not going to say anything, Eddie, but a
Uh-huh.
certain Ford dealership, I can't say where, a
Uh-huh.
certain Ford dealership, if you read the reviews of it, I'm talking you got like 1 star, 2 star. I got charged 4,000 for a part. I got told that
Right.
I wasn't under warranty. I can't say where it is, but you get the point that I'm trying to make. Ford is horrible. I hate
Yeah,
Ford.
yeah. But I don't know, Cadillac or other American. Aston Aston is no. Aston Martin is
British.
Italy. Italy is good. Italy is good, man. The 250 looks
I thought they were British. Aston Martin is it's a British manufacturer. Yeah,
all right. Yeah,
yeah.
Britain was making some good cars though, but I haven't tried any British car. They're expensive for me, bro. I wouldn't be buying a car above 1 million pesos anymore. That's my max. That's my max for a car right now.
Man, you can get a nice Toyota Land Cruiser second hand. You can get a Toyota Land Cruiser here for like 10 grand and it'll last you for years. It's a diesel, you know what I mean? 7-seater. It's going to cost you some gas though when you fill it up, but Land
If
Cruisers, they don't break, bro. you know?
if you have cash at hand, 600,000 pesos,
Yes.
you can go and get a 2020 uh, Toyota. Is it Toyota? Yeah, Toyota. The other Toyota or Mitsubishi East Panda or six or seven seater that can last you a long time, a second hand, and then it's good. You don't have to worry about it for 10 years. For 10 years, 10 straight years. So you put 60,000. You calculate 60,000 on the car for every year, and then after 10 years, if you want to sell it, I bet you'll still get 200,000 pesos on it.
That's the thing, foreigners. You come here and you want to drive, you want to live. Definitely heed what this brother, this good brother Eddie is saying because obviously we know diesels back home. It's crazy, Eddie. Diesels are expensive back home, but here they're cheap. You get a diesel. A diesel
Yeah,
will give you 1 million miles. Like you know what I'm saying? My good friend who's like an uncle to me, he had a diesel. Now the diesel Ford trucks are pretty decent, but I still hate Ford. But he had a 1995. This was like 4 years ago. He had a
right.
1995 Ford 350. So he had the
Mhm.
extended cab and he had the 8-foot bed on there. And it had
Right.
750,000 miles on it, like original
Hmm.
miles. You know what I mean? So diesel will last you. I'm done with gas cars. I'm never going, if I have the ability to purchase one, I'm not using a gas car, bro. They just, I mean, unless it's Toyota or Mitsubishi or something like that, Nissan, but I much rather have a diesel engine. It's going to last you
Right.
forever. You
Oh, really?
change the oil, rotate your tires, make sure you're cleaning out the what you call it, clean out your supercharger, not your supercharger, your turbocharger. Make sure that's clean. Clean your intake manifold, all of that. You'll have a diesel
Hmm.
run for years. You don't have to worry about anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love diesel, bro. I ain't never going back to gas. Get that.
So you have been using diesel all your life, or what?
Heck no, that's the thing. I've been using, bro. Back home, I used to work on my car. Like I had 2 trucks, sedan, but the best car that I ever had was a 2016 Toyota Camry. And when I got it,
Hmm.
it had like 20 miles total on it. Best car I've
Right.
ever owned. The best, top of the line, the best. Everything was, man. That car made me some money. You know what I mean? So I love Toyota, but I don't like gas. Like I'm just not a fan of gas powered cars anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah, but they say diesel engines, they they knock faster. I don't know. They don't last.
Says who? Who says that?
I mean, that's what I from my own findings about cars, that diesel engines, they don't last.
I don't know what diesels they riding because I didn't see diesels go to 1 million miles plus, like on the same. the same transmission and everything. To be honest with you,
Oh, really?
I get me a diesel. I already got a plan. I'm gonna get like a Mitsubishi Pajero, like a 2000 something Pajero, early 2000 Pajero 7-seater with the diesel, with the turbocharger, and it's intercooled. You know, has an intercooler inside of it. It'll
Well, you
cost me.
want to buy a you want to buy a Mitsubishi Pajero?
Yeah, that's my car, bro. I love that car. It's a nice one.
Oh, what year? What year do you? We have a Mitsubishi Patrol here. The only problem with the Patrol is they need to change the. It's been smoking. So I will. If you want to buy and then go change the system, you can work on it. You can put down some money in this. You go work on it. You're fine to go.
You talking about the Trooper? You got a Trooper or a Patrol? Which one?
Yeah, you saw the Trooper here, right?
Yeah, that's a Trooper. A Zuzu. Yeah,
Yeah, you can check it out.
I like a Zuzu. They're a little bit slow and boxy, but you know they're known for their off road. They can go off road really well. You know what I mean? They have
It's a
differentials,
good
front differential, back differential. They're solid vehicles. I like Isuzu. They're pretty good. I
it's
wonder
a
where.
good it's a good car. I think if you buy it for less than 100,000 and you put 100,000 on it, you're good to go.
Let me know. I tap in with it. I don't mind. I was just telling Julia we might buy a car. At least we could buy it, and then we could
Yeah,
build it. Learn how to ride it.
I, I will ask the owner if he's still interested in selling it because sometimes he say he wants to sell, sometimes he's like, I just keep it. Eh,
Why that is.
so I will ask if he's still interested in selling it. But if you want to buy something less than 100, because you buy and take it to the garage anyway and work on it, they have to change a lot of things. So it should be less than 100.
Okay, yeah, because like I said, my go-to is the Mitsubishi Pajero because you know, we get a lot of flooding, right? In here in Leyte. So I already got the idea of how I want it. I want to put like some bigger tires on it, like 35s, 33s, and
Right.
put a lift kit on it so that it's a little bit higher raised up. And at that
Hmm.
point, you know, I can go through anything. Like when we went to Beliran, imagine you go to
Right.
Beliran with a 4x4 or with a car with a you know, with mud tires. We're gonna be able to go through that rain like it's nothing. Or those potholes, those massive potholes, it'll feel like
Can you
butter.
see that? Can you see that cat? It's Didi's cat. So it
Uh,
always goes out and coming through my window. I don't know why it doesn't go through the door. It likes to come through my window all the time. So I have to open the window and then let it out through my room.
Tasha, right? Tasha.
Sure. That is
Everybody, we gotta get some people up in here. Funky, how you doing? I wonder where our other guy is. He must be busy. We gotta get some people on this live. God willing, we're gonna have 100 people on it one day.
yeah, it's
200
okay.
people.
It's, yeah, it's okay. I mean, we have to be going. We're going extremely fast though. So we take it one step at a time. I just wanted us to have a 1 hour live. I think we have been 1 hour 15 minutes anyway. So today I wanted to just read these messages that I got, and then I got these messages today on. Okay. So my videos on YouTube, right? So
Yes, sir.
there's so the reactions on my video today says, she says that these women are so lucky to find someone who is financially stable and at the same time genuine. I don't understand how half of the population of women like us with a decent job nurse finds it really hard to find a capable, sensible, matured, and decent guy. Isn't it ironic? So I just want to say, if you are a man watching us live and you are interested in a genuine, hardworking woman from the Philippines, drop us a message in the comment section so that we can link you up to some of these women that are also uh, looking for good men. I mean, if you're a good man and you know that you're a good man, and if you're a good woman watching the live, also drop a message in the comment section so that the good man will find you. I want good people to be meeting good people, because I see all these cases going to Senator Rafi Tafu every day about some divorce, some problems. It just means one person was good and one was not good. So, when bad meets good, it cannot stay together. Right. So that's what the channel will offer for our foreign brothers that are they are interested in coming over and they're genuinely seeking for good women over here. Just drop a comment, let us know what kind of person you're looking for, and we can link you up. And then if you are a Filipino woman and then you're watching the live, drop a comment, tell us what kind of a man you're looking for. If you're genuine, can you provide? Can you what can you bring to the table? Let's know everything that you are up to, and then we'll see if our brothers over there will be interested in meeting you, and then we'll let you figure out from there. Thank you very much. I just wanted to do a favor for a sister who dropped a comment today, and I hope more sisters will show up. Yeah, bro.
Eddie,
Back to our topic.
yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you. You know what you should do? You should
Um,
have some potential prospects come up, right? And then the young lady come up, and then we just take turns talking to her. We need some brave people to come up who are interested in trying to get into a relationship, right? So we can play
yeah.
matchmaker here on StreamYard. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. That yeah, actually, that is what my intentions, because my intention is to sensitize the foreigners, make them aware of what they have to face coming over here. What I mean is not the bad part. I mean every enjoyment, everything. Don't just come into a cultural shock. You
Right.
know, when you get too much pampered, you will feel skeptical. Like this is not true. Wait a minute. How can I have so much love from I mean, you're coming from a place of where love is so rare, I would say, and then you get into a community where they show you love, and then they just spoil you, and then you become a little bit scared. So this channel is to prepare all the foreigners for this, to be ready for these kind of things. And secondly, it's also to help them find their partners. If you are looking for a partner, and then we can also help you find a partner. So it's not only to talk about whatever is going on in the Philippines, it's also to help people find happiness. Bro?
Facts. That's what it's about, man. You know what I mean? Um, Especially your prompt when you ask the question, should you live in with your girlfriend? Um, I feel like at some point we got to be off that's sort of like westernized. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the more traditional. You know what I mean? Courtship type. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, right? That way we can start building some strong families and have strong cultural ties to each other and things like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. So what let's just pause for a little bit get some music in our system, and then see if we can round up till 9 more minutes. See if somebody wants to come up, and then we are good to go.
I'm sending some invites to people to see if they're interested. Let me see who I got in
Or
here. Send.
okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna send some invites over to people. Yeah, man. Anybody need a nice spouse? Come up. We'll hook you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
Uh,
so, so what you do is tell the brothers over there that are single, come on live. Let's hook them up, and then we will also. I will make a video only about that to everybody watching.
in fact, Jules, I'm gonna tell Julia to send it to plug it. I'm gonna send the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Send the StreamYard to some of your friends.
Yeah. So Julia can help us on that
We're trying to get our live.
part.
Vodka.
And that will be helpful in so many ways. This is can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, this music is from YouTube library, so it's totally copyright free. We can play on the channel.
Oh, so that's how that works. You don't get flagged. You know, I got some copyright on my channel. I think I gotta take it off because maybe that's keep me from getting views. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you can clean the copyright.
I'm gonna have to do that because I'm trying to get my followers up. Anybody out there listening? I'm Late Life Juju. You know, we're at 476 subscribers, so I'm trying to get to 500 very soon. So tap in with me. You know what I mean? So I can start making
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. I think you should go live sometimes, and then I will join in your live stream. Do like a 1 hour live stream sometimes, so that you can easily grow the channel too.
How can I do a live stream? I don't have the followers needed to do it. How do you do that?
So you need to keep posting until you get to 1,000, I think.
Oh, so you're doing StreamYard, right? And so you're using a third party app to go live, or can you go live
Yeah,
directly on YouTube?
yeah, I can go live directly on YouTube. It's like I use StreamYard because StreamYard allows me to add more people, more guests into the
Uh,
streaming. But while YouTube probably is only me and the camera.
okay, so I need to get my subs up, man. That's my goal. I want to get to 500 and then 1,000, and then I'm gonna start really,
Uh-huh.
really posting.
Right.
I start really posting.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. How about your people there? Anybody tapping in with the live at the house?
No, today I wanna just take it easy. I'm gonna bring back my brother next week. Is going to be live 1 week. African Day. African Day will be every Tuesdays. So I will get him on live so we can talk more about Africa and get to know what is happening in Africa. And then I'll bring in somebody from Thailand very soon too. But somebody that likes. Oh, Funky Monk says he subscribed. That's good, my brother. Let's keep pushing.
Thank you so much, Funky Monk. You're the best.
Right.
You are
Yeah,
the best, man.
drop your handle in the comment section.
Let's see. I'm trying to get these subs up, man. Then I can actually start making real videos. Like we're gonna invest in a camera. You know, I got a whole lot of content me and Eddie gonna drop. And then I want to talk about the culture, the language. I want to do those type of challenges, you know, speaking Tagalog for 24 hours, all of that. I want to do that all on my channel because I see other people doing it and it looks pretty cool. So I'm sure I can speak 24 hours in Tagalog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I'm sure I can. If I just really practice, I lock in with
I can
Julia. I
speak.
can,
I can. I cannot speak Tagalog, man. Tagalog is very, very hard. I think we have 3 minutes to go. If you're watching this live, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to the channel. Everybody subscribe to Lete Live Juju. My friend Juju
that's
right here does his own channel. One of our brother here, also in the Philippines, Black Man in the Village. If you want to watch some content, go to Black Man in the Village and subscribe. Uh, Shout out to Uncle Ned. I'm sure he's sleeping. It's a rainy day. He's not on today. Shout out to him. He's a good brother. Shout out to Funky Mong from Australia. I hope you come over and meet your partner very soon. Shout out to our man in Cebu, Captain Billy Jack. You're not on today, but I'm sure you are doing good. Shout out to Kid Natalia. She's one of the best supporters of the channel, also from Cebu. Shout out to everybody watching right now. Shout out to Juju. Shout out to Julia for supporting and being a good wife to my brother Juju. Shout out to myself for coming out with this program and this platform where brothers can watch and meet up. Shout out to Alec. He had to, I'm sure, internet issues, but shout out to him and thank you very much, Alex, for coming onto the program today. You shared a lot about geopolitics, about uh, life in Manila, about, I hope you get to settle down with your new Catholic girlfriend very soon. Shout out to everyone watching. If I'm not calling your name right now, know that we have you at heart. We all love you. We want you to have a good life, a better life in the Philippines. It's all about happiness. It's all about joy. I don't want anybody to have any issues. If you have any issues, drop a comment in the comment section. Contact us on Facebook, Breezer's channel. Shout out, shout out to Breezer's Cafe. Yeah, from Kimon. Shout out to
yes,
Breezer's Cafe. Shout out to everybody watching. Thank you very much. It's 3, 2, 4, 5 seconds to go. And we are about to shut down for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming. See you tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. We'll be live with some good music, some good vibes. Happy Valentine's Week. I hope everybody finds love. Stay blessed. God bless you. Bye bye.
Bonsoir, mon frère. Abdullah.
Yeah, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
Oh, okay. We still okay. You waiting till 1:30.